Good morning, everybody. Good to see you all here. What happened to Doom? We'll talk about it in a second. Good morning. Good to see you all here for more Dune, not Doom, as in D-O-O-M. That'll be dropping a little later today, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. Welcome back. Good to see you all here. Hello, everybody. Dune, the Sand Ages. Yeah, certainly a lot of sand in this game. Someone get a broom. He's gonna take a big broom to clean this planet up. Good morning. Good to see you all here. Hope you're all well. Today's the big day for me. A little later, leaving for Poland. Gonna go see some Polish developers again. Hopefully, it should be ourselves a good time. So welcome back, and good to see you all here. Welcome aboard. All right, so I noticed this morning I was trying to check. So Doom, the Dark Ages, sent over a key like a couple of days ago for the game, and then it like unlocked last night or like midday yesterday or something like that. And then I was like, well, surely I can't play it yet, can I? And there was no like embargo information. So I went to look up like when it's dropping today or whenever. So apparently it's one of those situations where it's like the game is officially coming out on the 14th, but it's one of those like pre-order deluxe edition, what have yous, where if you pay them more money, then you can play it today, that kind of thing. So, but that embargo releases at 7 o'clock tonight, and I'll already be gone to Poland by then. So what I'm going to do is play some Dune Awakening today, and then when I'm done with this, go record a little bit of Doom, the Dark Ages, just to see what the first, I don't know, hour of the game is, and then just toss that up on YouTube and be on my way. Poland is the kingdom of game development. It sure is. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in Poland. When I want to tweet out and tell game devs I'm coming, but every time I go there, I get so many invites to go places, and I don't want to tell anybody no. But it is nice to meet everybody, shake hands, drink beer, and talk all about games and how hard it is to make them. When I was in Montreal last week, I was speaking with some people, and there was just like a tech guy sitting with us at the dinner table after the event, and we're asking even more questions about game development and such. And it's crazy cool how, there'll be a tech guy in the office who will make sure everybody's got monitors and mice working and keyboards and whatnot, but then also needs to make sure that the game is in addition to that, because he's like the tech guy, he knows things about GPUs and CPUs, and that's important when you're making a game, but also important for who's going to download and play the game. So then they also have to make sure it's optimized for PlayStation and Xbox, and maybe on Wii or the Switch 2, and then or the Switch, and all the things you have to do to figure out, between like if Unreal Engine or whatever updates, then like, okay, what, like he was talking about how when a game engine updates, then it's like, okay, here's all the new things that are new with the engine. We need to talk to every department and tell them everything that's new. We need to give them a briefing about what's new with this big new game engine. And then each of the departments have to tell us, like, is this going to be, like, if you're in the environment development department, like if you're building the world of the game, or if you're building vehicles, or if you're building weapons, like, are the new features with this new engine something you can use? Yes or no? And then, like, if so, like, what can you do from that? And like, how much more time is that going to take? So that's crazy that there's a guy just dedicated to finding out all the things that are new in game development, then telling all the departments what's new. Then those departments need to report back if they could do something cool with it. And then they got to figure out how to do that. And then to see, if they can optimize that at 30 frames or 60 frames, 30 frames being like if it's probably on the Switch, But then again, when we're talking about PC and PlayStation and stuff, can they get up to 60 solid or even more if they're going to do it on PC, that kind of thing. So very cool. Game development is very cool. That's what's really awesome about talking about two devs, because they come up with game development is way more expensive, way more time consuming, and way more difficult than we think it is. And then, these games get made and then they just lay everybody off. And it's like, God, these guys are like really good at what they do. And this thing is very hard to do. And then they just kind of get thrown aside. Oh, the game only made $400 billion? You're fired. Like, wow. How nice. How lovely. All right, well, welcome back, everybody, to Dune. Last time we were playing, we went to our base, and then I was going to zip to the anvil. And I was kind of throwing away my playthrough last time because I thought that this morning we would be playing Doom. So I thought, oh, no possible way I'd be going back to Dune Awakening. So I'll just, try to go to the anvil, and if we make it there, cool, that's where we'll end. But I got ate by a sandworm again on the way here. Now, our first death was BS. Litigation Funcom was shut down, then restarted by me, and then I gave the company its own autonomy. And so now they're a company again. All happened in 1 second. You could trust me and believe me. But yeah, so we're going to try to get back up to the anvil again, and also really just kind of build a cool base today. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think we'll start at, well, we got to start at base probably to make stuff. So let's go to wherever base is. Yeah, there. I guess that would be our, what do they call that thing? The surf beacon or whatever the hell it is. What's up, Elliot? Good to see you. And good morning, Arctic J. Welcome back. I had a thought about you, Arctic J, about what you and BK should play recently. What was it? Oh, you guys should go back to Survival Machine. That's what I was going to say. You guys should, like, start your own game. Okay. Anyway, you guys should start your own game in Survival Machine. What the hell was that? All right, I'm going to behave today. I'm not going to complain about anything about the game, and we're just going to have a good time. Mandatory fun. Hello, She Fox. Good to see you. I hope you're well. All right, let's get out there and be somebody. So we're naked on a planet that is completely, basically like an oven. We're inside of an easy bake oven. Oh, you've been playing Dinkum. Ah. And she's been on super secret dino projects. Oh, please. Super secret. Chat knows what we've been playing. I'm just going to pretend it's a secret because it sounds cooler. Did we get our stuff back yet? No, when you die, everything is taken from you. So there's absolutely nothing in our inventory except for what we... A worm tooth. A crafting component obtained from dying to the sandworm can be used to craft an unfixed cries knife. Oh. So it might benefit everybody to actually dump all the stuff in their inventory out and go get eaten by a worm. And then you actually get a worm tooth from that. Okay. Well, there's that. But anyway, today's going to be a great day. So we got a lot to look forward to. Also, chat, that zombie game you were telling me about, the quarantine zone, like border police, what, like basically you're checking for, testing everybody for zombies. I got access to that, so we'll play that a little later. So this stream might be shorter to make room for that, and that might be shorter to make room for Doom, and then that'll be up on the channel. Hope you all enjoy. Close the door. Thank you. Okay, how are we doing on ingots? Wait, no power. Oh, yeah, I shut it off. Oh, we got some copper. Is it a 1-to-1 ratio thing? Oh, it takes 4. 4 copper to make 1. Exactly opposite in life, where you die, your stuff stays and you're lost forever. What's worse? Taxes. Probably. Yeah. To be robbed with a smile. Oh, that we have we actually do have copper ingots, and we have some spice infused whatnot. Birdman theme from Pilot Wing 64. Okay, that is a good suggestion. Thank you very much, Black Dragon, for the 27 months. Got a new desk and relocated the basement. No streaming from the dining room table. Got a good mic and on camera. I did see that. I was in your stream. Very proud of you. We have new followers under our wing. Every time we make a new friend chat, we always try to get them to start becoming streamers. So now we got BK and Arctic J streaming. Look, if you're gonna, stream for fun anyway at home, you may as well try to make some money back from your hobby and use it to, pay for games. You only lose your stuff if you're eaten by the worm. Otherwise, you get your stuff back from where you died. Yes, true. That is a good point. Oh, look, I'm making pants. Well, we look like we're ready to go to some party. Ah, Ron, thanks for the 20 bits. Good morning to you. Yeah, Dune's hardcore if you get eaten by a worm, I guess. The first time, well, we're not going to talk about it. We're moving forward with that one. It's all good. Hype and excitement, good to hear. Okay, let's make a... Let me dump this stuff off. Actually, we do have stuff here, but that's a lower tier than what we can make now. Let's make ourselves a... we need salvage metal. At least with taxes, they give you some back. Well, I love that one where it's like, pay us, and then we'll decide if you can have your money that you earned back. Also ask us for permission, and then to say thank you. Also, not a land of kings or anything, but, you know. Oh wait, we do have salvage metal, just has to be in the inventory for personal craft. Worms enter the room. All right, let's go out and gather some stuff. Hopefully we don't encounter an enemy out there. Is the sun coming up? I think we're all right. Where was copper? West? Yeah. I'm gonna take fall damage if I go down there. I think it's the next one over there. Oh, over here. Is there anti-grav jump? There is like a thing to give you anti-gravity for fall damage, yes. Was it here? No, copper's over here, okay. So we just need to go there, okay. Thought you were supposed to sandwalk. And the worms really won't bother you unless you're in a vehicle. Driving in the middle with drum sand. Basically what you want to really avoid is these things. Like hazards like that, like quicksand. And then also drum sand. That like when you move across that, it's really loud sand and they can detect you quickly. Is this game similar to Once Human? There are some similar building elements and gameplay elements to that, yeah. And this is also from the makers of the Conan Exiles game, which was great. And so there's some similarities there too. I actually was looking on Steam this morning. Funcom also made that Conan Unconquered game, which is like They Are Billions, but in the Conan universe, and that's a really cool game. Also, yesterday we played a really amazing game called Revenge of the Savage Planet, and that was so fun with BK. Hopefully we get a chance to play that one again. It's goofy. Oh, I don't want to go over there because there might be a guy. Nope. So this beta, by the way, ends later today at, I think, like 6 o'clock my time. Like less than 12 hours, I think this beta will be around. But this should be out, is it June? It's funny, June for Dune. June is the release date. I think it's June 10th, I think. Yeah, there's a bunch of storylines in this game. There's like your character's background, so I think you can work towards furthering what your character started as somehow. So like tech or diplomat or whatever. And then there's also you know, a bunch of factions that you get to chat with while you go to like these hubs where there's like you know, merchants and stuff. So all the merchants are from like each of the backgrounds of the story, like the I forgot their names already, but basically all the different factions, like the I think like House Atreides has stuff here, and there's the Sodaker. If you know a lot of stuff about Dune, the Dune things are here. But if you don't know a lot about Dune, basically it's like a bunch of these you know, small houses, factions, or guilds are all kind of in this game fighting for control over the spice and over each other and things. But that time has kind of come to an end a little bit. There's like a time of peace. But there was a war against these people who used to live here called the Fremen. And they're still here. But basically there's on this planet there are these worms, and these worms secrete this dust known as the spice, and the spice is needed for interstellar travel because they can't use computers anymore. Because there's like a law against computers that mimic human, like basically AI. They've banned AI. So it's really a paradise game, a utopia. But anyway, the spice is needed for this thing. So it's called a void ship. And I think to drive those things around and to get ships to go through that, they need this spice so people can get real high and see their way through space. So they can see their way around asteroids and things and travel at the speed of light. I think. That's my understanding. My very basic understanding. But it goes way deeper than that. There's really cool lore. It's a very interesting world. Now, why is this open? Well, no enemies. We're lucky. Fuel and drugs in one, yeah. Oh. Okay, the sun's coming out. Let's get back to base. Although I will grab these. Isn't Dune the one where people attach themselves to the ship, essentially become part of it forever for navigation? Yeah, from what I understand, they're called the Navigators. Okay, RTB. So that's to the east. Yeah. Yeah, ornithopters are in this game, yep. This is why I'm playing this beta now, too, is because the, you know, with next month with Death Stranding and the altars and with Roadcraft 2 and all that, I don't think we're going to have enough time to play multiple. There's not enough time. I want to get into V Rising. Finish that up. Can you go into orbit in this game? I don't think you can leave the planet, no. Oh, base is there. Home sweet home. Bum, 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 bum. That looks so cool, though. That was cool. 12-hour stream. Nice. Is it an MMO? Kind of. It's like 40 players, I think, per map. And tons of people playing. I honestly would just want this to be solo or with friends. I don't think I need the MMO part for me. Oh, I can't put it in there until we turn it on. Okay, so let's turn off this. And this. Okay, so let's make a bunch of copper ingots and finish up our outfit. Time to bust out the Dune walk, yeah. All games should have workers gathering resources. Their other games do, from Funcom, when you can get a thrall in Conan. But really, that's why we all have friends. Sure, we can play Roadcraft with all of our friends and get along and have a couple of laughs along the way. And build things that we're proud of, but secretly, they're working for me. Yes, build this road for me, but I'll just participate too. All part of the plan. It's like, yeah, that was really fun. Yes, it was, wasn't it? We had a good time. Yeah, it was really fun. Thanks for the invite. Yes, of course. Wait, can I not get rid of this? This is permanently in my inventory now? Okay. The item of shame. What's up, Josh? Welcome back, dude. I saw you hanging out in Bull Chats. Good to see you. Well, that's good. We got lots of copper. That's nice. And I think each of these biomes are going to provide a different resource. So like when we go further north, then it's iron, and we need better tools to harvest all that stuff. put a roof on. Let's build a construction tool. Oh, we have one. Perfect. Now, this game's got me excited for another one, too. I've been keeping an eye on for a while, and I keep telling you guys about every so often, called Star Rupture. Star Rupture looks a lot like Dune plus Satisfactory. But it's not like Dune, as in like, you know, a desert planet with worms and stuff. I just mean it kind of... There's something about it that reminds me about this Dune game. So go look for Star Rupture. It used to be called Crimea or something like that, but they changed their name. Seems like it might be mandatory fun. Bum-bum. Oh, you think Calvin's a wonderful companion on Sons of the Forest? Yeah. We did a playthrough of that when it first dropped, but I'd like to go back, but this is too many good games, really. That is kind of the trouble with like betas and like early access, is that you spend so much time going back to a game that you kind of run out of time for other games. Like if Valheim just dropped and was just like 1.0 the day it came out, that'd be great. But also some games need to be kind of savored a little bit, and you should go through them slowly and multiple times because they're that good, and I don't mind that. Josh, thank you very much for the double gift bomb, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome to those gift subs. Welcome. Okay, let's make a chest piece, which we cannot... Oh yeah, I'm missing the plasteel microfluorofiber. So instead, we'll make a gun. If I can't get some clothing, I'm gonna get me a gun. Amen, brother. I'm gonna get a 10 stack of the ammo too. Ooh, what is this? An email from a hooded horse. Oh, damn. Oh, Hooded Horse also, that reminds me, they publish Workers and Resources Soviet Republic now. That's got a new DLC coming, but... Oh yeah, I think it's an early 1900s DLC, because I think in Workers and Resources you have to start in like 1950 at the earliest. But I think there's a DLC coming to where you can go from the very beginning. Star Rupture from the Green Hell devs? Yes, that is the same folks who made Green Hell. Green Hell's really good. And then they said, oh, hey guys, we're done making content for Green Hell now, and we're going to focus on Star Rupture. And everyone was like, okay, you know, thank you for like 10 years of making your game. And then they were like, surprise, here's some more DLC. I mean, updates. They just kept releasing like free updates. Good devs do this all the time, where they finish their game and then they just keep making like free updates for stuff. And I was like, hey guys, we worked on our game for a long time. We hope you like it. Yeah, we love your game. And then devs stay quiet for a while, and then they're like, hey, big free update. It was the same with V Rising. Like, they finished V Rising. It's a fully released game, and then they added more free stuff. It's so cool. Why is the horse hooded? Is it from the hood? It might be raining a lot. Who knows? Don't horses wear, like, you can give them like a big jacket, basically, can't you? To keep them dry from the rain? Or drier, I guess. Big ol' worm. House looks cool. What was that? Like dirt? Flying around in the sky. I'm going to put a roof on the house. And then... You know, also what I'm wondering, Chad, is we're supposed to get Anno 11.7 this year. And I already have played Anno 11.7. I am allowed to say that I did something and I played Anno 11.7, and that's about all I can say. But I don't know when it'll be coming out exactly. So I'm wondering when that one will drop, and I hope we get a lot of time to play it, because Anno is a lot of fun. And I've already done some pretty cool stuff in the new game. Is there a nice railing here? Ooh, there's way more pieces. Damn. Triangular foundation. Oh. Well, that's not really a rounded foundation. That's kind of more like a 45-degree angle. Damn, you can make some really cool looking bases though with all these pieces. Damn, that's a lot of pieces, man. That's all I wanted though, was the railing. I want to put a nice little parasol out here and stuff. What's my thoughts so far? Well, some really frustrating things happened to me, but I'm still happy to be playing, and it's fun. And I've been having some fun with this, and I think this will be a good fun thing for friends to do too. I actually saw a big group of people playing the other day. There was like 6 to 8 people kind of like running around an area together. So that was cool. Okay, let's make a bunch of band-aids. The guys who made War Tales also have a new game out this year called Spacecraft. Really? War Tales was cool. Last time I played that, I was with She-Fox, and we played, I think, the Pirate DLC or something. I think that was like last year? Early last year? Something. Okay, just crafting band-aids. No bandage. All right, and then we want a prudence door. Oh, that's made of iron ingots. Okay, so there's definitely some newer stuff to make too. These are really cool. Ron, thanks for the 25 bits again, man. Thank you. Let's do where's that railing? Roof cover. Rooftop 2. Well, you can actually make a nice house. Everybody just keeps kind of making a basic square, myself included, but maybe we could actually make a decent looking... There's probably a lot you could do to make this look nice. Having a nice looking base that doesn't just look like a square is important. Right now everything looks like a square and I see everyone building that, but I feel like everybody just got into the basic, you know, quick build a square and then go out and explore and gather stuff. I feel like a nicer base would come in later on. And we could also do internal walls too. And that way we could kind of break this space up a little bit with doors. Yeah, that's nice. Well, they have a DLC coming that'll let you hunt giant creatures for wartails. Damn. Oh, we got to get some lights going in here too. That looks nice. What's up, Lukester? Safe travels. It'll be a good time. We're gonna have mandatory fun. More stone is needed. Damn. Oh, you can see the lighting from outside. Very nice. Oh, I need more salvage metal for this. Okay. All right, let's do that. Well, it would be nice if I could get across there, but whatever. Oh, come on. That was fall damage? Please. What's up, Darlene? All right, RTB. Someone made a huge pineapple-shaped base. I wouldn't go that direction personally, but it shows how creative. Wait, SpongeBob? He's in the game? That's supposed to be like a floodlight. All right, got the corners done there. I need more material again, man. Lights are expensive as hell. Yeah, we need to make underwear from copper. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, your hood and well, it depends on the tier, but I'm assuming there's probably an iron tier armor too. And that's mostly made with fabric, but yeah, I could imagine it needing metal too for like zippers and like holes or whatever for strings to go through. They have like washers on them. All right, let's go get more scrap. Yeah, I think we have a few options for decor, but they're under the furniture tab. And I haven't looked at that too much, I think. We have a recycler. Yeah, we bought one of those. Recycler is good in this game because you do pick up quite a bit of kind of broken stuff, but it's useful to bring that back because then it just gives you more materials. You can leave them behind though if there's better stuff. Yeah, you can buy furniture sets from merchants. Yeah, that's true. Let's go over there. Oh, the crashed ornithopter's here again. It's a cool starship. If the worm eats you, you lose all your building sets and need to restart. Oh, really? Is that whole permit system? Because I've seen that before in this game too, where it's like you get a permit to make something once or twice. Like when you get the water bottle and a knife, you can. They're not schematics that you get to learn and then know permanently. You have to like. You have to buy rights to make them. Like, sure, the Emperor doesn't mind if you're, building a house in the middle of nowhere, but dear God, did we catch you trying to make a water bottle without registering with the local office? Oh. You're going to jail, pal.
Who's that?
Me.
Someone's here.
There is, yep, I'm looting your stuff.
Require assistance.
Okay, bye. Zoop. Death penalty, no trial. Well, this lady followed me all the way? Damn, dude. Alright, time to RTB again. New Mad Max game coming out nice? Wait, what? Is there really a... Was there a Mad Max game announced? I really hope we get an announcement for that. I mean, we got... Summer Games Fest is coming out in a couple weeks. And, you know what that means. A bunch of new game announcements and stuff. All right, RTB. The Ornithopter has a bunch of like servos in there that I'm probably not going to be able to use today. There is some scrap metal on it, but it gives us something called a... I don't know. I have a bunch at base. I scrapped it, I think, a couple times. Run, bro, run. All right, let's go. Did I put that there? Huh. We need to put some railings down for safety. Let's try to put a wall up here too, a wedge wall. Nice. Now that's interesting. That looks like a more of a wood texture. But these look like bricks. Dune the McConaughey. All right, all right, all right. Mm-hmm. What do we got for furniture? Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to buy that. So what about lighting? Okay. That's gonna look cool. What level are we? Oh, I don't even know. 18, almost 19. That corner could be a little darker, that's fine. Okay, I think we're done with all that. Now, what about cool roofing? What can we do for a cool roof? Let's see. Oh, ramp? Cool. Oh, that's cool. You can actually put ramps down so that way you can drive a vehicle in. So you could more than likely build a garage. You could build a attached garage to your house. That's cool. What's up, Rogue? Day is going well. Yeah, off to a good start, I think. We could put a ladder down with a way to get to the roof, I suppose. Then we just need a hatch piece. There it is. Oh, really? Trying to see if standing in this sunlight here actually increases our exposure. Because the bar appeared on screen for a brief second. Oh, seems fine when we're inside. Okay. You guys remember Dune 2000? I do. I remember that. That I do remember. Pretty good spot for a base. Sweet. Oh, am I not a fan of round corners? The round corners are fine. I think when I first started building this thing, I didn't see them. We can give it a try, sure. Oh, this crap still again? Never mind. In the previous beta I played too, if you build a window and then delete it, it leaves these strips here, and they'll never go away. So, forget it. It's something they'll have to fix before release. But, yeah, you get this gross strip there. Oh god, and then it doubled down on it, so it's extra dirty. Ugh. Or maybe not, I don't know. Ew, that looks gross. Okay, well, let's leave the house and go get some of the stuff we need to do. So we have a gun now. Make some blood bags. Just use Windex, Smiley. Can we wash these windows? They're only going to get sand on them again. I will make 3 of these blood bags. And then... make 10 bandages. We got a vehicle fuel cell. Oh, small. So on Dune, the law is sun's out, guns out. Yeah, so when like the sun is not out in the sky, but like out as in turned off like a light, yeah. I'd say that's when you should do your traveling, building, and fighting. Hide inside all other times. Okay. That might be better. Okay, now let's put these away. And we have to go to the ship again. Yeah, that's right. Being on a vehicle counts as being in the shade. So if you're dying of sun exposure, you just go sit on your motorcycle, and apparently that's being in a cave. Which I guess is cool because like if a player had to like get off their car every once in a while to go stand under some shit, yeah, that'd be annoying. You know, you built this vehicle, but you got to pull over every 10 seconds to like get out of the sun, and in the middle of the desert. Not a good idea. No. All you gotta do is just turn the air conditioning on your motorcycle. Boom, you're good. Be like, ooh, it's a little spicy out. Better turn on the AC. And then you're good. Problem solved. Alright, let's just get to the ship. Gotta go get more of those, I don't know, hyperplastic straps or something. That looks like a good ship to hijack, that one. I remember in Starfield, when a ship landed and I like killed the crew and hijacked it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get so much money. And then like you get like $3. Oh, you want to... So many games where it's like, oh, you want to build something? $4.3 trillion. Oh, you want a pencil? $83 trillion. Oh, you found a pencil? Best I can do is half of 1 cent. Let me get out a paper cutter here so I can cut that in half for you. It's actually, yeah, half of 1 cent. Like, what the hell is that? Like, you find a golden chalice, $3. But, oh, you want to buy a slightly damaged wooden shield? $800,000. Best I can do. Absolute greed. Yeah, this plastic's better because it's hyper plastic. Oh boy.
You're not leaving here alive.
Okay, time to be a vampire. Blue. Okay, I think we're good. Ooh. All right. Time to cut in. You're a Mentat trooper. OP shield up, sword out, dropping turrets. Oh, that's smart. You get to drop little turrets to do your shooting. Would you look at that? We picked up a scavenger chess piece. Excellent. Whoa. Guy kind of came out of nowhere. Turrets OP as hell? Oh. Maybe we'll try that next time. I love this grappling hook too much, though. I mean, you know, especially if you start looking for resources, just being able to go zoop right up to the top is nice. Well, we're farming blood, so that's good. Got 9 of those plasteel microflora fibers. Good. Yeah, the Emperor's wings at the test site are great. You get a schematic for that, and those are good. Got him. Got him. Okay. Well, now we got extra water. Water. I think we have enough cash for the water bottle too. Let's get that. I think it was 500 for that thing. All right, let's go. Going for the water bottle. You have an RTX 3050 laptop. Don't run a game Dune Awakening crazy VRAM? Really? The flask is a godsend? Yeah, yeah. You can carry so much water with that flask, too. It's like, I think it's like 8 to 10 drinks out of it. It's pretty crazy. Am I enjoying myself with this game? It's a good game. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is like the worm death robbery, which we got with a, we were escaping we were on our bike escaping a worm yesterday, and I was heading over to the rocks, and the game kind of like pushed me in reverse 500 kilometers an hour into the middle of the sand. Then we got eaten, and I was like, well, what the hell was that? And then the game's like, hey, bruh, getting eaten by a worm is bad. You're gonna lose. Jeez, what the? My guy. Hold on. Never had this happen before. Hey, could you guys stop? Thanks. Anyway. Oh, good. Cool. All right. So anyway, the game does you a solid and is like, hey man, you died to a worm. That's bad and you're a bad person. You should feel bad about that. Also, you're losing all your stuff. But this time we'll do you a favor and we'll let you off the hook this time for once. Actually, no, we're not. We're still going to take your stuff. All things except your car. And it's like, F you. And then the game's like, hey, we've artificially added 3 hours to your playtime so you can get back to where you were by going to the same locations again. Gamers love that. In the history of gaming, there's nothing better than putting a lot of time and effort into something to then essentially have it like be your memory card being deleted back on PlayStation 2. Somebody deleting your save. Remember that? What the hell? Get up there, bro. Yeah, they tried to bubble me and send down troopers. Then I threw a grenade and then I got away. I don't know how that works, but sure. There we go. Okay, wait, I keep going a little further. Am I riding worms yet? Not quite. Alright, we're almost there. Worm sign in chat? Yeah. That's weird. What is this? Never seen a group of dudes just kind of standing around a wreck like that. Well, we're full on blood, that's fine. Are there different guns you can get? Yeah, there's plenty of guns and swords and other things. Access granted. Yeah, the guns are kind of upgraded too. Like you can make like various tiers of a particular gun. I think they might all be called something different. I think. You think the good base locations are used up by NPCs already? Yeah, it would be nice if you could clear out a base and then take it over, but since they spawn loot, players need to be able to go there again. And there might be snipers and stuff. I haven't seen that yet, but I could only imagine. You've never seen such a accurate Arizona simulator before? Well, good. Arizona Game of the Year, then. I think this guy has it. Or this guy.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger, stranger.
Good. Give me that, and give me... He doesn't really have anything else I'd want. Well, maybe those, but... 750 what, for one? Pioneer demo showcase in 30 minutes? Oh, what is that? What's Pioneer? Maybe we should stay here during the day. Go back out when the sun goes down. We'll make it. We're fine. Go find some flowers. Head home. Yeah, everybody's in the same... well, like you could see other players, but I don't know how it works. Like if somebody opens a box and takes stuff out of it, I don't know if you can open the box too and there'll be different or the same items in there, or if it'll be empty. I'm not sure. Oh, look at this. Fallout Metro Exodus Hybrid thing looks deadly. Oh, wait a minute. That's that game. Isn't that an extraction shooter, Pioneer? I know we saw that recently, but I don't remember if that was the one that I thought looked really cool. There's that one game where like you're is Pioneer the one where like you're in that deep diving suit that looks like it's from the, I don't know, 50s or 60s or whatever? And it looks like it's based in like Soviet. It's got like a Soviet bloc feel to it or something like that. And like the world ended. It kind of looked like a Death Stranding kind of game. Here's a good place to build a base here. I think so, yeah. Like, yeah, you're right. This would be a really good spot. Like right next to the... Honestly, this is a great spot. It's in the middle of the map, and it's between two really important places. The shop, and then like where you might want to go farm materials from the testing station and the crash. That whole area is good. The new Game Pass Turtles game is funny. Wait, Ninja Turtles? Is there a Ninja Turtles game? I know there's a Power Ranger game coming soon. And boy, the Pink Ranger's in it, boys. Oh, that is Pioneer? Okay. I know there was also another one where, like, there was another game that kind of had that name, like Scrap Pioneers or something, where you, that one's like an extraction shooter where I think you go back to Earth has become like a garbage planet or something like that. And then you go down to Earth to like collect scrap and stuff and bring it back. Like you're looking for parts, but it's like Tarkov. Because I think both those games had like Pioneer in the name. First time watching Dune looks fun. This is fun. This game annoyed the hell out of me yesterday, and I really didn't want to play it anymore. And now I'm back in again. So, oftentimes, I don't know, if a game frustratingly kills you and you're back in, then, you know, that says something. It's like that in Valheim. We've all died cutting down a tree in Valheim, and a lot of us who played that game for the first time, like on day one, died to a tree, and it was like, what? That's so stupid. And then you realize it's all part of the game. Arc Raider, you mean? No, because Arc Raider, the game I'm talking about is first person, but Arc Raiders is like that, yes. You are right. And then there was a different one like that. I had a whole list. I made notes. I got them somewhere. Whenever we watch those events where it's like they'll show 50 games in quick succession, I got to write them all down. And then at the end of the event, chat's like, dude, what was your favorite game? And I'm like, I can't even remember a single one. Like, there's so many of them. And usually they all excite me, so I got to write them all down. But the other problem with some games like that is that, you know, some come out in 6 months, some come out in a year, 2 years, 5 years. And it's like, where, you know, why'd you guys show it so soon? But then again, I don't mind being on the hype train. I remember when Arc Raiders, I first saw that like almost 2.5, 3 years ago. And I was like, oh, that'll probably be out later this year. And now it's like just entered its beta or whatever. Yeah, it's a handcrafted map, yeah. I think the loot is like randomized a little bit. Okay, well, I think we can go see that Pioneer thing because the Pioneer game looks really Kojima-esque. 11-bit Studios with the altars is trying to do. I'm not crossing that desert, not until the sun goes down. The altars looks a little bit, you know, Death Stranding like, but I played the demo of the altars, and many of you have too because it was free like last year. And it was quite cool. You're right. We should go get Emperor Wings. Do we have to go through that whole facility, though? I think we do, don't we? Alright, I'll do it. But first, let's see who or what is in here. Hi there. Oh, she got a oh, damn, I don't have anything against that. Uh-oh. I didn't make a knife. Okay, ma'am. Not cool. I do have a knife.
Shields up.
The The Kirab have their market going again. Looks like they've chosen Mirzabah this year. There are scores of them camped out all around the house. Of course, that's only a
I usually avoid these like scavenger bases, but
more time to work without some.
actually pretty cool. You call that a knife? All right, when that Pioneers game stream begins, remind me a couple minutes before. We should check that out. That'd be kind of cool to see. That's not a knife. This is a knife. I should probably get that as a sound drop. We must mention that at least every 10 minutes on this channel. Wow. You never heard of Pioneer? Yeah, it was at one of the recent events. There's a lot of gaming events. It's really hard to like stay on top of all the new games too, because there'll be like, you know, people will drop trailers because they go to PAX, and then they'll be like, there's trailers for everything, and all the time, and especially on the big events. All right, we need water. Should be some flowers around or something. Landman, thanks for the 14 months, dude. There should be some water in the lab. Let's see if we can run down there. Oh, damn. There we go. That's a player base right there. Look at that. That's a good base. Dude rounded off the walls and stuff. There we go. And ooh. Using them. Oh, that's great. That's like a tower base. He went all rounded walls all the way around. Nice. And then couldn't build stairs for the doorway. He's got a double wide door, though. Could almost pull a vehicle in there. Okay, let's go to the base. I think we can go up and over. No, that's probably a player-owned base right there. I hope he doesn't get eaten by a worm, but he's probably fine. Now, where's the lab entrance? Also, let's make more blood bags. I think it's around on the left. All right. Yeah, there's some zones and areas that are PvP, yeah. But mostly it's a PvE game. The best way to traverse the desert is to, you know, like leapfrog between these little rock areas. It's kind of like in the movie Tremors. If you've ever seen Tremors, it kind of works that way. But then you can get on a vehicle, but then even with the vehicle, you should be kind of driving by the, you know, it's like being on a boat and not a ship in rough waters. Like you want to kind of keep close to the shore. Okay, so we're here to get the Emperor's New Groove.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis.
So much free water down here. Watch Tremors before playing Dune. You could totally do that. Tremors is a great movie. We were just talking about it yesterday and how Tremors would be an outstanding, like, kind of a horror extraction game like Dead by Daylight, where somebody gets to play as the worm or multiple people can play as the worms. And then you get to play as Kevin Bacon or Kevin... It's just all Kevin. It's like 19 clones of Kevin Bacon. And you just have to escape as Kevin Bacon. Am I ready for roadcraft next week? I am. I'll be out. I'm going to Poland in just a few hours. I'll be leaving. But I'll be back. And I have played a bunch of roadcraft already with our friends. I can now finally say that we've been playing roadcraft at nights, and we got a lot of videos ready for you guys. It is a cool game. It is a very cool game. What I like about roadcraft is that there's a lot of easy solutions to roadcraft, where it's like they give you all these tools to easily fix the problems with the roads and stuff, but you know how it is. Like, you could do it the quick and cheap option, or you could do it you know, the slow and better way and make it look good and be more reliable and stuff like that. So it's like, oftentimes we found ourselves kind of doing things quick and cheap at the start to unlock vehicles and go explore the world, and then as we were starting to get more and more you know, as we were unlocking more and more vehicles, then it was like, well, hold on a second, let's do this the right way now, because now we've unlocked a bunch of stuff. Wait, did I say Poland? I did. Poland. Sounds like an amusement park. We should play Parkitect and then just make it stereotypical Polish. Yep. Sir? Oh, there you are. Oh, there's two of them. That was sweet. Boy, I have 6 blood bags and they're all full. Jeez. Are they? Yeah. Oh, it's 3 each. Okay. Hey, pal. Come on now. You're being ridiculous. I wonder, is this where that one door is? You should play Planet Coaster later. I like Planet Coaster. We played the recent update 4. They announced a new one, I think. That adds security, I think. Just after we played the last update, they announced yet another update, so that's cool. I love that game. Amusement park building games and roller coaster games are fun, but I like Parkitect a little bit more because it's just great to do it all with friends. I mean, all of my friends are crazily talented with either building coasters or like decorating buildings or like making gorgeous stations and things like that. Or like really cool buildings for all your food buildings to go into. So that could be really cool. Chest is in there amongst the trees where you took water. I'm here for like one thing specifically, but we could loot everything. Yes, we could do that. Twouldn't be a bad idea. Twouldn't. Make a few videos or glimpses of the Kingdom Come Deliverance landscape. Oh, and in the Czech Republic when I go there too? Maybe. I mean, you know, in the game it's much different because it's the 1400s. And, Like, I was disappointed to find out. Like, the first I knew about the castle, I forgot the name of it, but the one castle that's up on the two rocks. It's it's been like destroyed. It's like burned down or whatever, and it's like, oh, they didn't rebuild it for like a museum. Damn, I would have loved that. Oh, thank you. There's the chest. Yeah, Conan Exile's a lot of fun. Loot Goblin mode engage. Yeah, there's only about 7 hours left in this beta, yeah. Okay, where were we going? Oh, that's back where we started. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Then we gotta go down. I haven't done any PvP, no. I think you gotta get to a certain area, but I don't know if PvP's in the beta. I'm not sure how that works yet. PvP in the north? Okay. Wreck ships in the north is a PvP area. Okay. I did hear about that, but I haven't seen that. I'm not sure where that is exactly. All right. How was that, ma'am? Okay, we're about to go into the boss battle again. Boss battle, yeah. I wonder how that works. Oh, damn! What? You can't cancel. There we go. Oh, damn, dude. Hey, why am I... Hold on, my dude's not blocking. My dude's not blocking. My guy can't block. Right click is not blocking. I am not able to block. Or swing my sword. What the hell? I can either right or left click. What the f- Oh, but you get your little damn shield. And I can't heal either. I'm not able to heal. Hold on. Alt F4 I had the same issues. I cannot swing my sword. I cannot block. I can switch to the gun and aim down sight. I can't press 2 to heal. I can pull out the sword. I cannot swing or block with the sword. Oh, here. Oh, did he do it? No. I can't throw a grenade. Q and C are blocked out. I won't be able to kill him. Bro, come on. Hey, relax, dude. Relax. If I go up on those boxes, he's just going to try to shoot me again. But I need his shield to be down. Chill, my guy. Chill. I can't left or right click. I can't believe it. If I quit the game and come back, am I gonna like be dead? And I can't swing my knife. I can't block. All I could do is pull out the gun and shoot, which ain't gonna work against him. I can't even reload. Wait, what? I wonder what would happen if my guy won't even reload. What the hell? Wow. All right. Okay. Is this Pioneer thing happening? I'll try to load back in and see if hopefully it's saved like outside that room or something. Yeah, you could shoot when you walk into that room. He doesn't turn on his shield for a little bit. You could pretty much kill him right there. Oh, you can overwhelm the shields to drop them? Okay. Well, I kind of didn't want to keep playing if I couldn't actually reload my gun. Well, I couldn't reload, so what am I going to do? All right, where's this Pioneer stream at? Let's go take a peek at that, and then we'll jump back into Dune. You have to hold the stab button and stab him. Yeah, but I can't. So just to be clear, the only thing I could do was pull out the gun and shoot. The game would not let me right click to block. The game would not let me left click to stab. The basic premise of defeating a shield by holding left click is well known. It's in the tutorial. All right, where's this Pioneer stream at? Pioneer. Is this actually a thing happening today? I don't see anything on it. Hi, BK. Now let me check. It should be starting right now. Oh, this is the game I was thinking about. Hold on. All right, this is the game chat was mentioning it, and this is the one that I was thinking of. This is the one where you go back to Earth and it's filled with trash and stuff, and you're supposed to bring it back. It's like Tarkov. That's this one. But there's a different one where, like, in the trailer, there's like this guy that's dressed in like a deep diving suit, and he comes into a room and like he's playing chess with grandma or something like that, and then he kills like he kills that lady or something like that. But this is something different. This is like Tarkov, it looks like. Let me see if I can switch to this. We'll get back into Dune in a minute, but it was doing me dirty. That's what it was doing. You would not die if you hit Alt F4, and if you do that right before you die, you'll be placed next to your loot. Weird bug in a way not to lose gear. Oh, I should have did that with the damn... Wait, someone played a demo for that game? Pioneer? Okay. I'm looking for streams on it, but I don't see it. Wow. Pioneer was revealed back in 2021. Damn. Yeah, 5 years seems about right when it comes to like indie devs trying to make like a big, beautiful open game. I don't see anything on this Pioneer game, so is that Adamfall? No, it was something else. All right, let's go try to go back into Dune then. Chronos, that's the one. Thank you. Yes, Chronos is the other game. Pioneer is the one where you're going to from space to pick up trash, which is kind of like Ark Raiders with how it's described, but they're completely different. And Chronos, yes, thank you. And isn't Chronos called like Chronos and then like, you know, time of the destruction or something? Does it have like a secondary name to it? The beta ends 15 minutes before you get home from work. Oh, well, I hope the beta gives them a lot of feedback. They got to fix those windows. They got to fix players not being able to attack during a boss fight. I mean, that's kind of important. I mean, I haven't made a game before, but I'd say number one thing we should do is maybe that. Hello, sir. Just give me a minute. Oh, you bastard. I should have just thrown a grenade. Okay, now I can block, though, but if I die, this is bad. Oh, so that's my death icon. Okay. Okay, so now we're at negative 0 health now. That's great. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Good old liquid meth. Come on, man. I'm just gonna overwhelm the shit with the gun. Screw 'em. Alright, that's not working. Alright. Can't even block that, I think. You need to hold the knife button down and charge it all the way. My guy. Are you seriously giving load screen tips in the chat right now? In order to cause damage to the enemy, shoot them until their HP reaches 0. I can't believe in 2025 we still get WASD to move tips in the chat. I can't believe that. If your HP reaches 0, you will die. And the game will be over. Oh, dude. You should write like guides, dude, for the YouTube. And don't even voice them or anything. Just take a piece of paper, hold it up to a camera. Here are my tips for winning in Super Mario and Mario Kart. Just be in first place all the time, and then you'll win. Oh, dude. Dude, did you write for Prima Guides back in the day? Yes, I did. Oh, is that why that company went bankrupt? Is that why? When your weapon is depleted of ammunition, it will then need to be repleted. It will have to be loaded again, known as reloading. Like the only re is dealing with you. Re. Anyway, welcome to the stream. We like to have fun here.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of this
Press the space bar to jump. I know. Exactly. Alright, well, at least we got the other key so we can go to the other room. Now, that's interesting. So we logged out, and then logged back in to fix that bug, which fixed it, but then it, like, dumped my stuff next to me, but I also have my inventory full? Did it duplicate things? No. When am I leaving on my trip? Later today. So technically I'll be in Poland tomorrow morning. All right, let's just get to that one room. Yeah, it seems like we only drop our backpack. Actually, I think all the loot in this place is starting to respawn again.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2.
Bloop, bloop. Alright, we're done here. How long will I be gone for this time? I'll be back on like the 24th or the 25th. Just right after Roadcraft. I'm playing this with a mouse and keyboard. Polish Taco Tuesday. Or in Poland am I from? Not Poland. But I've been to a few Polish cities. Warsaw, Katowice, Krakow, and a few others. Wait, did I get the schematic at least? Okay, we did, thank God. Okay, let's go back to base finally. You'll have nothing to do in the mornings. You plan my day around the streams. Well, videos will still go out. I've made a video for pretty much every day while I'm gone. Some of those are roadcraft. Some games I can't talk about. Oh, you thought you heard me say I was... Oh, yeah, I am Polish and German, I think. But I don't know like exactly where. Some other family got into the whole genealogy thing of tracking everyone down, finding out where everyone was from, but I feel like people who look for genealogy like that are the same people who are on like Antiques Roadshow, where the people of Antiques Roadshow hope that they're going to bring a cuckoo clock that they found in Grandma's attic in, and it'll be like, this was made of the rarest materials on Earth. It's worth $73 trillion. And then you got, you know, Pam from Waukegan, Illinois, like crying and shaking. Oh my God, it was my great uncle, or whatever. And it's the same with the genealogy people. Like, I feel like they think, you know, your great grandfather Jebediah King was actually a king, your royalty. Like everybody wants to find that they're a descendant of a king or something. And it's like, no, you're just a descendant of Pam from Waukegan, Illinois. That's all that is. That's fine. It's cool to know, but I mean, I don't know. Are you ever going to find out that it's like, oh yeah, your great-great-grandfather was a warrior poet. He fought Muhammad Ali and killed dragons and cured several diseases. He snuck into that lab at night and made penicillin for the guys who came back the next day. No, don't you even start, you damn worm. Oh hey, I'm just passing through. Bye. Actually, I might need that plant fiber. Okay, bye. You traced your ancestry, and I like the Antique Roadshow. There you go. Look at that. There we go. We got an ma'am. That's what I damn thought. Moment you pull out a gun. Are there any better shoes here with cat pads to not disturb the worm? Shane found out he's related to his mother. Wow, dude. Did you have that breakthrough yesterday? At Mother's Day? That's a good one though. That's a good one. Does this game have the thrall system from Conan Exiles? Not that I've seen. I don't know if there's anything to do with NPCs joining you or anything. This dude, Jared, just subscribed, tier 1 for 6 months. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the support. Imagine if you found out you were a descendant of Lord Capcom. Oh, yeah. If I said that, then Chad would be like, no, you're not, Raptor. You're just yanking our pizzle. When the worm eats you, do you keep all your items? Only once when the worm eats you, you get to keep some of the stuff, and then after that, it's full death and robbery. Yeah, let's keep... Oh, wait, actually, let's fire up the blood bank. That's gonna take a while. Alright, then we want to make all these knives and things. A bunch of fuel cells too. 12 minutes. Oh, 20 days. Yeah, getting across that first area is brutal. Let's recycle these items. Yeah, I can make my own. Although, do we have enough power? Yes, okay. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, good. Spice infused dust. Excellent. McCormick's. And we want to make all these things. Wait, I have to have that stuff on me? Huh, I thought it just pulled from the boxes. Yeah, that's kind of like Once Human. Once Human, I think, took inspiration from Conan Exiles, which was the people who made this game before that. You know how it is. Games are always kind of bouncing off each other. Wait, no oh, I gotta activate the permit. My bad. My bad. I thought it just had to stay in your inventory, but you got to use it. There we go. Now we're making a water bottle, a knife, and a thing to stop us from taking so much fall damage if we jump. Is that Magic Girl? I was transferring all my items from first base to second base and got wormed in the transition area too. Oh god. That's gonna make so many people mad. Okay. Let's go knife, gun. Oh. Oh, let's get rid of that. And I should make another chess piece too. Can you customize server settings in this game? No, because it's like all an MMO. So it's all official servers. Okay, let's break that down. That down. Alright, there we go. How does one become a conductor on the hype train? I don't know, 20, 15, 20, 25 gifted memberships? I don't know. I don't even know how that triggers on Twitch. I've been streaming on Twitch for a year now, and now we're finally partner, but I have no idea how it works. I'm a professional streamer. Let's just all put in 100 just to be safe. Everybody become a member and subscribe, just so we're in compliance. What's up, James? How am I? I'm good. How are you? Is there base rating? PvP base rating. I'm not sure. There is some like security level stuff, so there might be something like that. I don't know. That's kind of why I wanted it to be a private server thing. What server am I on? I'm not sure. I think I'd have to leave and like check on the menu. I'm in the best server ever. Okay. What do we want to do next? I guess we can make a car next. But do we have enough copper for that? We have 18. We might need more. Can you stealth melee kill? I don't think so. All right, let's do make a car again. We might have a welding torch. Let me check on that. I didn't see one. Bum, 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 bum. No one else answers YouTube comments? You mean the chat? Oh, well, I mean, it all depends on where you go. Bigger, more active communities where the chat's just flying, it's hard to have a conversation. It happens. All right, we're making a full vehicle and armor too. It's going to take a bit to craft all this. You always watch the videos and not old and new. Oh, good. Old and new videos, great. Yeah, nothing like watching an old video sometimes. Even I go back and watch old stuff that people used to make. And then you hear them talking about, I can't believe all these people are doing planking. Anyway, let's do the Harlem Shake. Hey, have you guys seen this new video from, what's his name, about Gangnam Style? Yeah. They say it's going to be the first video on YouTube to hit 1 billion views. So is this game dumb? There are some things that I wish were different, but dumb? I don't think so. Yeah, it all depends on what you want to, you know, put your time into. This will be coming out in June, which I think is a poor time for this game to come out because it's got to compete with Death Stranding and The Alters. And those games are really trying to tell a story, just like this game is too through Dune. But it's got to come out sometime, so, you know. But I think June is just completely locked into those games, and then maybe, I don't know about July, we'll see. I think there'll probably be some stealth releases to just come out of nowhere that are going to surprise everybody. That should be fun. Right now we're making all the parts for our bike. Oh, that's what that does. Oh. You think you'll get this on game? Oh, game on release. Oh. I thought someone was going to say it was on Game Pass. I was like, what? Is it going to be on Game Pass? All right, let's go ahead and make a whip. And there's our welder, and that's on 7, I think. Let's go over here in the shadow. Oh, missing main hull. Didn't I craft that? I thought I selected the hull. Oh, that's for chat, that one. This one's for me. That's me and chat. We're hanging out. The back seat and the loot goblin inventory. It's us together at last, chat. Yeah. Yeah, you can delete your old base to progress, or there's something that lets you copy your base. I don't know how it works yet, though. But there's a tool you can build that will copy your base. But I don't know how that works. Don't forget to make your vehicle scanner and save the build so you can call it wherever you want. Wait, what? Is there something that lets the vehicle... Is there something that lets the vehicle drive to you? Vehicle scanner. I don't see a vehicle scanner. I mean, I have a survey probe. I do need to bring that along. Oh, this is the thing I was talking about. The Solido replicator. Oh, the scanner is something we can buy? Okay. How much money do we have? 2,000? Okay. Oh, you have to research it. Oh, this thing's cool. You can pack your vehicle away. Okay, let's research that. Oh, the scanner is unlocked, but at Mark II. Is there a Mark I sandbike scanner? This is really cool, though. They got a lot of cool vehicles in here. Here are the vehicles if you haven't seen them. Or at least pieces and parts for them. So there's a Mark V buggy. There's a Scout ornithopter. Assault ornithopter. Look at that one, the carrier version. Look at that. Yeah. Damn, look at all that stuff. Wow, there's a lot of cool stuff. Wow, there's a lot of stuff you can make. And that's just the unique items. Look at that. That's a lot of stuff. A glow tube. Okay, well, let's bring the surveying kit. We are going to have to do that when we arrive. And do we have a probe? Okay. We're going to go, and we're not going to get eaten by a worm, and everything's going to be great, and we're all going to love this, and it's going to be amazing, and then later we're going to go to a zombie checkpoint, and we're going to play a different game. Then I'm going to make... Chat's going to get a video today, and then I'm going to go make videos on Doom, the Dark Ages for a while. Then I'm going to go to Poland and eat pierogi, and chat not going to even notice I'm gone. And then I'm going to come back like nothing happened. Be like, where were you, man? Where was I where? What do you mean? Oh, we need fuel too. Which I do have. Already pre-made. We'll grab those two and put them on the back. For the Dune. You're close, you live in Finland? I gotta go to Finland. Finland's got like 43 billion lakes, 100 million trees. And more saunas than there are people. And they actually made that country based off of My Summer Car. They used to be a part of Sweden, and they were like, hey dude, this My Summer Car game is really cool. Let's just cosplay as the map for My Summer Car. Okay. Good idea. Yo, what's up, Huffy T? Hello, welcome. What the hell is that? Did something explode? There's like a purple explosion there. I've never seen that. Biome heat increased. Oh, it's hotter here. Great. See you in hell, pal. He tried to gobble us up. A spice refinery blew up? Oh. Man, anybody around that explosion is going to be high as hell for weeks. Yeah, the Spice Wars game was cool. I think that came out like 2 or so years ago, and I still think that one's pretty neat. I wish I had played it a little more. Okay, so we want to go up there. Oh boy, there's some traps to get through. We better drive straight to that marker. Don't hit the other sand. Yeah, My Summer Car, I think, finally fully released. It, for the longest time, was just in beta, and now it's fully released. What is that? Oh, that's that special sand. And now he's working on a new game. Wow, look at how cool that looks. Damn, that looks cool. That looks really cool. We need another Mad Max game, dude. It's been 10 years since that Mad Max game from 2015 that looks so beautiful. But we gotta get a new Mad Max game. Hell, even if they just remake the old one, just come on, man. Give us some Mad Max stuff. Oh, you know what? I never made that that gun to pack up the vehicle. That's okay. We'll just park over here. Yeah, this place looked cool as hell at night.
No, not lost, sir. She's dead.
Oh, tragic. Truly tragic. But they say the desert calls the weak.
My God, man, she was one of yours. Cousin, even.
I am in deep mourning, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Rumors of disloyalty buzzed around her like blowflies, but now, who's to say? Certainly not her.
My one pleasure in this hell is knowing that you're trapped here with me.
A momentary setback, I assure you.
Even your Harkonnen masters find you insufferable, Maxim. You're down here forever.
Tell me, dear Anton, what's it like being the handkerchief your superiors use to wipe the gore off Shining Atreides' honor?
Let's settle this.
Gladly.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
They're fighting. Cool. Huffy, with almost 2 years as a member, how are you enjoying the game so far? Not counting the fact you got eaten by a worm. This time I didn't, damn it. So it's a much better day. Wow, look at that ass. Just take all the contracts. Speak to who now? Max? Isn't that this guy?
Well,
Nope.
you look more capable than the average scum. This war of assassins has a way of making people into victims or victors. Which are you, I wonder?
I'm a streamer. Bah.
Do you aspire to contribute to something bigger than yourself? Care to join the right side of this war?
Another innocent traveler, like every other scoundrel here. Got my eye on you, stranger.
Ooh, we can trade here.
Don't test me.
Can you get the flying thing in the beta? Well, I don't know if anybody even tried to get to that, but I'd assume. Probably one person did it. At least one. Oh, look at that. The Knight Rider Sandbike Boost Mark II. Damn. Oh, we need spice infused iron dust. Yeah, the people standing around let us join. I think one of our next objective is to join a house. And there's one that's like literally the legal team. Like this lady right here represents Emperor LLC. Like she defends. She's on retainer to defend the kingdom.
Someone new. Are you by chance looking for banter or legal advice? You may call me Amadi Ikeni. I serve the interests of House Tseda on Arrakis. I myself am from the minor house of Ikeni.
What's up, Sebastian?
We are at Tseda House Minor, and a very specialized one at that. House Iceni acts as the sole legal representatives of the Tsaden royal family. We specialize in imperial law as it pertains to the governing of houses and the conduct of nobility. We defend the Tsaden name.
Oh, really?
In a chaotic universe of so many winding pathways, focus is truly a blessing. Is there anything else you'd like to know about me? The Anvil is a unique melting pot where enemies gather together. Certain inquiries I'm looking into on behalf of my house keep me here. And what a fine place to offer legal advice, where even the most aggrieved parties not only share the same room, but must remain civil. In particular, there are a pair of Atreides and Harkonnen officers who daily argue with each other over the finer points of Canley law. Many see Tsada as the least conventional of the great houses. Some call us enigmatic.
Oh.
We were the staunchest supporters of the Butlerian Jihad. The unenlightened say we arose from a fanatical theocratic regime. But these are the words of the feckless when they see true commitment. In truth, we rose in power too quickly, occasioning the other houses to form weedy gardens of envy in their minds and hearts.
You needed her legal advice for the Sandworm bug yesterday? Yeah. Well, luckily I was awarded the entirety of the planet of Arrakis. It's just step one of our legal compensation. I've also taken the Spacefaring Guild as part of for my legal team. Like they're representing me as well.
Several houses formed an anti-Tsaden league, disseminating malicious propaganda which haunts our image to this very day. But we march on. House Tsada is the forerunner in legal consultation in the Empire, from lands rad ordeals to spacing regulations. Our unparalleled mastery of law is sought out for criminal proceedings, Canley disputes, and Butlerian infractions.
I'm pleased to see you again.
Let's just keep asking questions. I might want to actually join the legal guild if they're looking for recruits. Imagine in Dune just being an attorney.
My house seeks assets in this wretched war of assassins. I prefer open conflict, but my Duke needs me here.
Oh, I just remembered this voice actor. This is the dude who plays the blue dude that's your friend in Avowed. You create your character, and then there's that other blue sidekick you get, and it's this dude. It's the same voice actor.
Trust is not an easy thing in a war of assassins, but I have a task that needs doing. Complete it, and we can discuss our future association. One of our undercover agents went missing. I fear Maxim is on to him. Bring me him or information.
Jesus Christ, what the hell just happened? The refinery blow up again? Damn, the camera went crazy. What was that? Oh yeah, I could take the contract.
Find the agent. Details are in this contract.
Thank you. Anything else we can talk about?
I'm pleased to see you again.
Tell me more about your house.
Duke Leto is the paragon example of all.
He also played the guy who played Garrus in Mass Effect.
Steel with compassion. Everything Arrakis needs.
Jack, can you believe I never played Mass Effect? None of them. None of them.
Ours is a noble house, not only in blood, but in loyalty and honor. We've defended these values all the way back to ancient Greece on Old Terra.
The hell is ancient Greece? Oh, the old movie with John Travolta in it. Okay.
Then perhaps you are just the sort we're looking for.
Grease lightning.
We endure as the antithesis of everything House Harkonnen stands for. The Harkonnens have no honor, no values, No redeeming qualities. Their recruiter over there is a vile runoff of every one of their anti-virtues. These Samuda-addicted freaks will lie to you, exploit you, and throw your used husk aside when they're done. You have my word.
Uh-huh. What is Samuta addicted freaks? What the hell's Samuta?
I am of House Atreides. There is no call I do not answer. There is no faith that I betray. My roots stretch back to the ancient mythologies of Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And I cleave to it all the tighter since coming to Arrakis. Look over at my counterpart, Maxim. That vulgar, avaricious addict. Squatting like a scheming toad. I aspire to be everything that he is not. Any other questions?
Well, you have hair and he does not, so you're doing all right then. What do you do in your free time?
Very little of my time is free. I devote myself towards ending the war of assassins, at least. Though I sometimes listen to Communinet broadcasts.
What do you do in this game? Oh, it's an open world base builder. And it follows the story of Dune and all the houses and such that are like on this planet called Arrakis, and they're trying to mine this stuff called spice, and it's super valuable, and they're all trying to kind of like fight for control over it. And there's like vehicles you can make and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a type of drug in the lore too. Oh, okay.
The Atreides broadcasts. After everything I've seen on Arrakis, the serials ring naive to me, but the poetry still strums something in my soul.
Okay.
Don't know you from Adam. Slag off.
Okay. Wait. Recruits wanted contract complete. Wait, what? I didn't even join a... Oh, that's a different quest. Okay. So these are all the things that we have started and haven't yet completed. So here's all the different locations. These are the missions to do. So some things we've completed. And now we're in a new area. So these are the things we kind of just started. And there's miscellaneous factions, and then find the Fremen, which is yeah, this is about going through the trials and like huffing the spice. But that's cool. I think when you do the second one, this allows you to start getting a new type of material. Oh wait, it's this one I'm looking for. Speak to Maxim at the anvil. Where the hell is he? What's up, bruh? Uh-oh, the camera's all weird now. Oh, no. The camera went all weird for me sitting in the chair. Can I sit down again and fix that, maybe? Oh boy. Well, let's go ahead and get up high and see if we can shoot our scout thing up there and see what's there. Well, they want to contact me about my bike's extended warranty? Oh, I bet. Okay, so let's do the probe launcher. Imagine if I shoot the probe at that thing and it comes crashing down. Not at a require. Oh, I gotta go up 1 meter. Isn't Maxim the Harkonnen NPC? I chatted with that guy before, and it was a different dude's name. I don't know. I don't know. All right, cool. Sand hazards, yeah. Oh, there we go. Well, that revealed a good portion of stuff. So these are death traps. Stay the hell away from that. Okay. What's up, Maurice? Happy stream indeed. Maxim's the bold guy from the cutscene. You spoke with him already? Oh, really? Because the game says I have not. Maybe I have to ask him something specific. Playing this game has also made me want to go right back into Revenge of the Savage Planet and play that with BK. That was such a fun little, like, Ratchet and Clank-esque... You know, whenever you got, like, a fun, lighthearted space game, I like that.
Nice to see you again.
Oh, this guy.
Never a dull moment when you're about, eh?
Tell me about your house. What kind of siding do you have? Is it aluminum or vinyl?
We Harkonnen believe in power and hierarchy.
Aluminum.
The strong prevail and free the weak from agency, delivering them to glorious submission. Which are you?
I mean, bro, I just got here.
Arrogance.
Oh.
I like that. It is the precursor to success. Or spectacular ruin. You should fit in just fine. Regardless, you seem shrewder than my Atreides counterpart over there. Look at that poor lumpling, waiting for a pat on the head from his masters. I'd call him a typical Atreides hypocrite. But dear Anton lacks the depth for hypocrisy. He truly believes the fairy tales his house spoon feeds him.
Is that so? And tell me about you.
As I said, I am Levenbrek Maxim Kazmir, an intelligence officer of the Great House Harkonnen. And I'll tell you a secret. I do not belong here. Success breeds envy. My wild success breeds wildly envious peers. Their petty schemes have temporarily lowered me into this grubby purgatory. This is temporary. It's good for me. While they grow lazy above, I hone my craft below, collecting diamonds in the rough among this criminal scum. They say it was my excesses that brought me low. Lies. My hungers make me great. An army marches on its stomach. Great men march on their vices.
Opportunity only exists when we force it through skill and will.
Well said. Fate is something one must strangle into submission. Have I sated your curiosity in me?
What do you do when you're not scheming, Jeff Bezos?
That's the trick. I'm never not scheming. But you refer to leisure. I enjoy the occasional Communanet broadcast, particularly the Man Trap.
Oh, that's better than a bear trap.
A glorious combination of survival and spectacle. This year's competition is fierce. My wagers are already placed. I may have some inside knowledge. But enough about me. Let us talk of opportunities and success. Success is by far my favorite drug, sweeter than even Zamuta.
And what if we want to join your house?
Brazen and eager. I can work with that. I'd say it's about building trust, but this is a game of intrigue, so we'll deal in usefulness instead. You see, my job is to sift through the dregs of this dunghole separating rare talent from so much meat we throw into the grinder.
And how do I prove my usefulness?
My last promising asset up and vanished while on the trail of an Atreides agent. Are they dead? Are they deep into their cups? It is unimportant. The Atreides agent is the thing. Bring me all the information you can gather, and we may just allow you under the umbrella of our success.
Anton mentioned a lost agent. Are we looking for the same
Perhaps
person?
Anton was sloppy in contacting his agent, and perhaps I spied on him. But if he's on the move, we must hurry. We must hurry. Find information regarding the Atreides agent, and you'll find our favor.
Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting indeed. All right, guys, that's going to be all our time this morning for Dune Awakening. The beta ends very soon today, so yeah, remember this one's out in June. But we're going to go live next to a zombie game. One chat told me about the other day called Quarantine: The Last Stand or Last Check or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's basically Papers, Please / contraband police, but zombies. So don't go anywhere. We're starting right now, and I'll see you in the next stream. Dune Awakening, we'll maybe play this again in June when we have time, but yeah, not much left on this one. Oh, actually it says 12, oh yeah, Central European time. Yep. So not much longer. Midnight in Europe. This one will be offline. All right, I'm going to switch over to our next stream. Let's go. See you there. Let's go.